Is it just going?
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, you'll just start it whenever.
All right.
Welcome back, guys. Episode 24.
Ooh, that cannot be right.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think
24?
actually. I might be wrong.
Yeah, after 8 long years, we finally reached the 24th episode of the... See, this is off to a good start. The Hustlers Dynasty podcast. I can't think of anything funnier than that. The White Knuckle Hand Job podcast.
Maybe we call this episode the off day.
Sure, yeah. You know when you tighten your fist so hard your knuckles turn white?
Yeah.
That's the kind of hand job that this podcast is named after.
The Limp Mike podcast.
Yeah, we've got these
This thing
these
just
are
keeps
set up
drooping.
real nice and tight, just real good setup.
It's because we don't have Mike right now.
Yeah, no mic means no.
No, not enough people are watching for us to be able to afford Mike.
Please, guys. Tell
There's
your
no
friends.
money to pay Mike, so I feel bad calling upon him.
Tell your friends to watch this dry, information-based industry podcast that we run on our network, where we go over statistics for an hour and life changes, including upping your protein. What are we doing today?
And I found out there's another Goomba podcast
I saw that.
that stopped when we started, but it had hundreds of episodes,
Those poor fuckers, dude.
and it had one review.
So that's just brutal, man. We knocked a small business just
I feel kind of terrible about that.
right on its ass. Yeah, no, we killed them for sure.
Another reason to change the name.
Yeah, other than it not being that funny. Which, hey, maybe they changed their name to something funnier now because we killed them.
Hopefully.
Guys, I got a lot of complaints last episode about having my feet out. Actually, we're recording this a week later. So there's another episode coming in between. Either way. Loud and clear.
Loud and clear.
Loud and clear. Okay.
Yeah, this episode will be coming out.
December 32nd?
Let's see. So that the 5th of July, I think.
Okay, it's going to be coming out in the Chinese New Year of the Dragon.
So
Calculate that.
we're about a week and a half ahead right now. So hopefully there hasn't been a catastrophe.
Right. In the podcasting space.
Yeah.
I was watching that episode and just shaking I was like, how are we this boring?
Well, let's amp it up. Let's
Okay, yeah,
what
go.
could we,
Amp. Yeah. Pump it.
We really should have
Pump
prepared
up the jam.
one thing.
Yeah, no, we got
What
nothing.
have you? I got breakfast today
That's amazing. That is amazing.
with my mom.
I got breakfast today. You went there at noon, but that's still good.
Actually, 2 p.m. breakfast. It's Sunday, so they got late breakfast.
Okay.
Um,
Yep.
I got some eggs, 6 eggs,
It's a lot of eggs.
and a big chicken patty. It was pretty good.
You just disappoint me so much, man. Well, that's cool. I sat here in the past 48 hours. I've eaten half a bag of Lay's. That's it. I've been playing Elden Ring.
Yeah.
We live maybe the singular most boring lives that anybody on the planet Earth lives.
That's not true.
We live the life, dude. I'd rather be a fucking a porpoise. I'd rather be 2 years old and then get eaten by a bigger animal. You know.
Do you think other YouTubers have fun ass shit going on all the time?
I think they're not conscious that their lives suck,
Hmm.
but we are. We have to be aware.
Maybe that's it's gonna elicit change.
Dude, it's good you got that energy up because this podcast is going nuts.
Dude, my brain's slow
There's a fog setting
than
in.
normal
Yeah.
today.
I don't know why. I've been pretty slow the past couple days. Too much sitting on my ass, maybe. Tried to go to a water park.
Oh, we could talk about that.
Yeah, we tried to have fun at a water park, and it went really poorly.
Yeah, we kind of been toying with the idea of a water park. I think we all have some great memories and fond feelings attached to water parks, because who doesn't?
Not the ones where it's like out in the open and you go and walk under a little mushroom that spits water on you. You know what I'm talking about? Where
Yeah.
it's like a normal park, like like with pools and
Yeah, like slides. They
big
know what a water
slides
park is, I think. They don't.
Well, no, but like
Uh,
there's two different types of water parks, bro.
Are you talking about like the normal playground with a water spigot feature?
Yeah, where it's like all water.
Yeah, I don't think they meant that.
Well, just so
They
you
thought
know.
that. Anyways, so we're like, you know what? Let's do it. And so we went to the water park near us. $100 a person.
Yeah, well, it's worth noting that we didn't go to the water park near us. It wasn't like, we didn't go to like Schlitterbahn. We went to like a child family. It was like Disney World for water,
Yeah.
but it's also the size of like a Marriott Convention Center, so it wasn't that big. Because we were like, it's 115 degrees outside. It'd be nice inside. There's slides.
Yeah. And it took a turn pretty quickly when we saw the demographic there.
Yeah, it was. We were the only people over the age of like 22 who didn't have a little child.
Yeah.
A really little child. Everybody, there were so many little children running around. There was probably like an 85% life vest rental. Like 85% of the people had to wear those little tiny kid life vests because they were tiny children.
And they did have a couple big slides, which was kind of the appeal, but
yeah,
the energy just got sucked out of us as soon as we got there. For $100, you think they'd give you a towel?
That was kind of crazy.
There were apparently towels that were not available, so
we just kind of walked out wet.
Yeah.
After maybe 30 minutes of fun in the water.
Went on 2 slides, and I got really motion sick after the second one.
Really?
You did not miss out. Yeah, the second one was a lot tighter space.
Yeah.
And a lot longer, and I thought I was going to throw up.
Damn, dude.
And then we just went home. Worst $400.
Yeah, 4 people for $100 each. We did not pay you back for that. That is, you're eating that fucking cost.
Yeah, it's a write-off.
It's a write-off.
That's what I'm telling myself.
And it was just brutal. It's like a really cool way to feel like Dracula.
Yeah.
Like you just feel like you're a monster in a cave, and you come out of your castle and they're like, oh my god, it's Dracula. Yeah, it was pretty terrifying to be Dracula.
So don't try that.
Yeah, there needs to be some edge at any water park. There has to be something objectively terrifying in any water park you can go to, like, one of those like ass ripper slides that just straight drops you for like 100 feet. There has to be at least one of those. And I think indoor is just not possible. I think an indoor water park is for children. I don't think there's any way for an indoor water park to accommodate the needs of an adult.
It's so stuffy in there, so humid.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. It was like not comfortable either.
Yeah, I know. You have to walk barefoot everywhere.
Yeah.
But there's just puddles of muck everywhere, and the water, even in the
was
pool, was nasty. It was murky.
Folks,
if not for that level of money, it would be like luxurious.
Are we allowed to say like what it is?
Yeah, why not?
It's Great Wolf Lodge, guys.
Great Wolf Lodge. Now,
I missed a chance to go to Great Wolf Lodge when I was about 11 because all my friends went and did not invite me or tell me, and then came back and told me how awesome it was. So I've kind of had a chip on my shoulder about Great Wolf Lodge. I was like, well, I get to go now. And I think 11 is maybe the last year you should be going there.
24 is just past.
Just a little over. Yeah, just a little over double.
A little bit too old.
How old you're supposed to be to go there. So, yeah, Great Wolf Lodge, stay away, fellow Draculas. Now we have to spin into a brand new segment that I haven't thought of. Baseball talk? What you know about baseball, dude? We should be, burger, chicken burger. I'm pretty hungry.
Yeah?
That's kind of running my mind right now.
Maybe you could eat into the mic as our segment.
That sounds great. I don't have anything I want to eat. I'm going to throw those away. I don't like chips anymore. You've been... You did. And dead air.
Dead air.
I don't know, man. I got nothing. We're
Guys,
doing a lot of these.
This is the problem. You know, we took about a year and a half off and had enough to fill 2 episodes.
Yeah.
I don't know how they do it for 1,000 episodes. I don't understand.
And I'm sure they're pretty sick of hearing us complain. But it's really like, it's kind of the only relevant thing we can talk about is how hard this is. This is bizarrely difficult.
We could well, why don't we talk about like just what's going on? You thinking of moving?
Yeah, that's boring though. That's so
Not
boring.
really.
It's so boring. I'm gonna put things in my car and move somewhere.
Where are you gonna move?
I don't know yet. This is so boring, dude.
Dude, come on. We got to come up with something.
Yeah, but it's like something that's not like...
Yeah,
it's like saying, I filed my taxes.
But then you delve into it, you know?
We delve into what? Nothing's going to change for them. I'm moving to London to become one of those guys who stands outside the tower with the hat and scares children. And you ever see those guys when they fight back against the pranksters?
Oh, the guys who stand still?
Yeah, the stand still
guys. I've been getting like a lot of those videos recently.
Those guys get fucking mad if you fuck with them for long enough.
Well, I've been getting multiple. I saw one recently, and it was like someone just kicked one.
Yeah.
It's like, why the fuck would you even kick a statue?
Yeah, what
he
are you
must have
doing?
known. You don't just kick.
What are you? I'm talking about those little guys.
What?
The guys they wear red. They've got a hat and they have a gun.
Oh, the Royal Guard. I was talking about like the
copper
statues.
Men.
Yeah. No. I also got videos of the Royal Guard and like people trying to touch them and take pictures.
I saw one where the guy just beat the fuck out of some guy. Like, he walks up, he's doing his pranks or whatever, and I think he just like touches him.
Yeah.
He just beats the fuck out of him. It was crazy. Which
I
didn't
one
think
where
was allowed.
the lady's like trying to take a picture and she gets too close and the guy yells and she gets scared so bad she just falls forward and all her shit just, like a video game loot just like goes all over the floor.
That's pretty awesome, dude. Yeah, like when you yell at a rabbit or something like that and it breaks its neck because it gets so scared. Yeah, that's brutal, dude. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles don't live in London. They live in New York.
And Roku City.
We're currently watching Roku City on the TV.
We spent probably close to like an hour just trying to like come up with all the lore from Roku City. If you guys have a Roku...
Turn that shit on, bro.
This is an ONN TV from Walmart. I think it comes default with Roku TV.
Folks, listen to the Roku City podcast.
They got a lot of lore. They got like the Christmas story, leg lamp.
Yep. In
the background. You can see a sliver of the TV right here, so the whole time maybe you can try and catch little pockets of lore.
We could open like a radio station, like 101, the Roku.
Yeah.
101.7.
See, there's the Ninja Mutant Turtle. You're about to see it right there.
Oh my God. Was that Mikey? Was that Donatello? Who's to say?
Who knows?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm really thinking about food, but nothing funny. Yeah. Who orders funny food? You do. Mike eats food like a dog. Yeah. Mike is a dog in many ways.
He really is more dog than man.
He's more dog than man. And often not in a charming way.
Mike has had 2 vehicles explode in his care in the past month.
Yep. I don't even know. How are you batting averages like that?
His car, the engine fell out about a month ago.
That's so funny.
And
engine fallout.
Benjamin Blazed Rust was nice enough to let him drive his old Subaru that he still has for the past month, and that also broke. So our producer can't even get here.
That's true. I hadn't thought about why why we haven't been seeing Mike. It's because
We have to go get him.
Yeah, we have to go get him now.
We have to retrieve him.
Yeah.
He's locked.
Didn't see Mike in like 3 days. That's funny. That is so funny. They're calling it the world's first Mike-free week.
Yeah.
I have to go home in a couple days and go back to my pathetic life and get back on Bumble. Oh my God, back on Bumble. Get the machine running again.
But not for too long, right?
Not for maybe. Who's to say? We'll see. And I, like, okay, let's say I move. I gotta bring a Bumble girl with me. How's that?
See,
gonna
that's
work?
gonna suck. So you should wait on Bumble till you get it.
I don't think I can wait on Bumble, dude. That's not gonna wait. I think that's a day
that's
one
a recipe
activity.
for disaster.
Sure, but I'm not gonna be like it's time for me to go. Like, I'm not gonna blindside her. Be like, I don't know.
Yeah. Like,
hey, girl,
day.
I've been dating for 3 months. You want to come move across the country and be reliant on me for everything?
See, maybe you lead with, like, I'm only in here for a month or two.
Yeah, sure.
Only looking for quick fun. If you can't white knuckle it.
Yeah, I need a white knuckler. I need a real toother. I brush my teeth with a Buzz Lightyear toothbrush when I'm here.
You still use that?
Gets the job done, honestly. Yeah. I should get one of those motorized little, vibrating toothbrushes for my home. My teeth get really clean here. I like to put my tongue in them and feel them. So smooth. Chirping bird. A chirping bird.
There have been many chirping birds.
Smiling Friends. You've been watching Smiling Friends.
I just... Actually, no, I have one episode left.
There are episodes of, like, Spoon Kid, like, 1, where we're talking about you should watch Smiling Friends.
Yeah.
From, like, 4 years ago.
Just now, I'm on the very last episode that's currently out. Great show, funny show.
Funny show.
I like the tall red guy. He's funny.
Funny red guy.
Is his name Adam?
His name is Alan.
Alan.
Get the lore right.
I do like Tim, but I like Charlie more. And I like Glep.
And the lore. I like the lore.
Yeah.
For one.
I don't really know the lore.
They're calling it the King of Queens of cartoons. With, what's his name? Kevin Boner.
Is it not a little fucked up that it's like a year and a half to make 60 minutes? I mean, it's great. Don't get me wrong. But
How
like,
do you mean?
Can we get more?
Yeah. Of
you
animation?
Get 6 episodes that are 10 minutes each.
TV's just fucking like that now. I don't know what's going on with TV. Like,
can we get it a little faster?
There's been like 3 years between seasons of Severance. House of the Dragons was like a year and a half. It's too long. TV's the only TV dynasties you want to be keeping up with are like, we'll see you guys in 3 years.
But like, what do they do the rest of the year?
I don't know.
Are they making it, or are they just chilling? And
I couldn't tell you.
They get in the lab for a week.
I have a feeling if they're sending it out to freaking Chinese people to animate it, it might take like a month. I don't know how long it takes China to make cartoons. I know most cartoons are outsourced to Asia. So I'm just like, I don't know if that's what they're doing.
Could they not get on like a Spoon Kid 2 type of like assembly line here?
I don't know. It's pretty ridiculous. They got to get on that.
A year.
Cartoons are kind of a dying art form.
I want more though, There's
not a lot of cartoons these days. Everything be SpongeBob. I bet SpongeBob seasons, I bet it's really long between SpongeBob seasons.
No, it's really... in fact, it doesn't stop.
They don't stop SpongeBob?
I'm pretty sure it's like weekly episodes, but there's like 40 per season. And it's but SpongeBob is just...
Right.
It's gone full blown. SpongeBob's like the Blaze
That's
of
the
TV.
Bob Dynasty.
The Bob Dynasty.
Yeah.
I mean, that thing is...
I don't know, man. I don't know what they're doing. Please, guys. Please, Ben Stiller, if you're watching, bring back Severance. I need to see that season 2, man. I need to see Ben Lasso. Ted Lasso is his name.
Ted Lasso.
Let's bring back Ted Lasso. Let's reboot Ted Lasso. You'd be like, I just don't think this whole thing in Israel's that bad. You can get on there and talk his talk. Love Ted Lasso. TV's fucked right now, man. TV is fucked. But I wouldn't know. I'm still watching Mad Men pretty regularly. Flags of the world. I have no interest in talking about flags. I don't know why I brought that up.
We're thinking of going to the Falkland Islands, but Dinkbot was not very interested.
Honestly, I'm just going to try and die without ever leaving the country. It seems like such a huge pain in the ass to leave the country.
Why?
It's like, I don't know. It just seems like a pain in the ass. It's like, ugh. Like, I'm not going to survive leaving the country because, like, there's a limited amount of energy you can pull from me before I will die. And if I have to, like, go do paperwork and, like, declare shit and be like, I don't got any cheese on me. I'm not bringing any unpasteurized cheese or whatever. It's just, I might die. I might legitimately.
It's really not that complicated, though. It's very simple.
It might just suck the blood right out of my body and just kill me. I don't know.
In fact, most of it is just sitting.
I hate sitting. I like standing.
Well, okay. Yeah,
we're be on a plane.
I've been listening to the radio station, Falkland Islands radio station.
Yeah.
For some reason, my car gets that.
Tesla.
And
it's the power of the Tesla.
Yeah, and they've got some hits, and I looked it up. I was like, "What is this place?"
They got penguins.
Tiny little island with penguins that's like 75 degrees in the summer. With like nice beaches with penguins, and there's like a couple hotels there that there's only like 3,000 people on the whole thing, so it's very, and there's only a flight once every Friday.
Get in and out.
I don't even know if there's internet out there.
No, internet. Yeah, I don't know. What is it on like the southern tip of South America?
Yeah, it's like I don't think it's that far from like Antarctica.
Damn, it's probably what I got. Penguins.
But yeah, I think we were thinking of maybe doing that. Maybe do a vlog out there.
Falkland Island vlog. See, and then the amount of money I'd have to spend. Oh.
It's actually laughably cheap.
Yeah, but like going to Oklahoma is very expensive. That was a bad comparison. Flying home from Arizona to Oklahoma it cost me $550.
Yeah.
To buy a ticket. And that's, I had to do that twice to get here and to go back. It's like $1,000. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I don't know how they're bilking me like that, but they got me. They really got me good, man. The old American Airlines system.
Can I bilk you for that?
Can you bilk me?
Can I milk you?
You could, yeah, sure.
Okay.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but yeah, totally, dude.
Thanks.
Yeah, so excited to go home. So excited. I'm going to have to restart my Elden Ring because I can't transfer the save from Xbox to PC.
Oh, shit.
So it's going to be a new Elden Ring when I get home.
That sucks.
75 hours are just going to be locked on that Xbox forever.
Why don't you just bring the Xbox?
It's Mike's Xbox.
You can probably buy it off him. I don't think
what would be optimal is I just bought an Xbox when I get home. But they're $500.
Yeah.
And I already have a PS5. So it's kind of a waste of money. Kind of a huge waste of money. Kind of a huge waste of a lot of money. So I don't think I should do that.
Well, that's why we're stocking up episodes, by the way, guys.
Yep. Because in case Godzilla attacks.
Because Dinkbot's going to be gone.
I'm going to be so gone. I'm turning off Roku City. It's distracting me.
No more lore.
I need to be in total locked. I need to have locked in syndrome, which featured in an episode of House MD. I love House MD. I like that he is always getting into trouble, and is doing his little. He's talking his House style. He's always talking mess. House is always walking up to his black employees and be like, well, "You're gonna steal a car?" He's just racist. But it's pretty funny. Any other network television hits from the mid-2000s worth bringing up? No.
Malcolm in the Middle.
Malcolm in the Middle. Pretty good for a couple seasons there.
This picture of Rudy.
That picture of Rudy, that is pretty cute.
Cute picture.
What are we gonna get for lunch, Rudy? Let's talk lunch, bro.
Let's talk lunch.
Let's talk lunch.
What are you thinking, huh?
Oh, I don't know. Five Guys is the worst place in the world.
Yeah.
Blaze wanted Jersey Mike's last night. He changed his mind
Wow.
24 hours later.
Dude, there's no fucking way.
Yeah. We got Jersey Mike's like 2 days ago.
Before the water park.
And Blaze didn't get anything. But he had a bite of Kevin's... I'm burping up nothing.
He had a
right
bite
now.
of my sandwich
and
and was like, because he'd never had Jersey Mike's before, and he's like, yeah, it's okay. And then
Yeah.
apparently the next day he's out here
He's sitting in here.
sneakily asking.
He did not take a shower after you guys went to the play gym,
Yeah.
and he just came right over here without having showered and just sat here.
Just stinking.
Yeah, like the room still kind of smells of like when a kid is sweaty.
Yeah,
you know?
boyish.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy that like his sweat is a child's sweat. Like you literally, it smells like what I would smell like when I would come in when I was like 12.
Yeah.
I would come in from playing outside. So that's pretty amazing. It's yeah, and then he wanted that sandwich and I didn't want that.
So what happened?
So he, I don't know, left 4 hours later to get macaroni and cheese. I don't think he went to
Did
Jersey
you guys get
Mike's.
up to anything?
No, I just played Elden Ring.
Oh.
I don't know. What am I supposed to do? It's like hanging out with my little cousin.
I don't know.
What do you want to do? Cuz he's like,
wait, you ever heard of this book?
you know, you want to talk about books?
You know, I will say to his credit, because I'm editing the other podcast right now, the second one we did with him.
Yeah.
That boy can fill air.
Yeah, that's true.
He's kind of a powerhouse of speaking once you get him going.
Yeah, at the signing, he would he had like a script he would run down with these people. Which, you know, at the time I was like, I'm so sick of hearing this script, but it kind of got us through a lot of the day.
He's just a good yapper.
Yeah.
Not all that substantive of a yapper, but a yapper nonetheless, which is
what you want on a
important.
podcast. You want somebody
Yeah.
who's basically filling the air with nothing
right.
for the majority of the time.
So guys, let us know if you'd like him to be more frequent.
Yeah, let us know how
I'm
funny
sure they will all say they would.
this ostensibly comedy podcast was last time. And run it up the grapevine, run it up the flagpole to us. Let us know, Kevin.
If you're gone longer than we have episodes, do I have your permission to do a one with Blaze?
See how that turns out. Yeah. No, yeah. Totally. I really think that would be pretty funny.
Yeah. It's like when
Yeah.
you know those guys. There's a lot of podcasts where it's like two guys and like one of them's like the better one leaves.
Yeah.
And
You
it's
just
like
talk
a
to the
solo.
producer.
Yeah, it just sucks.
Yeah. Do a mic episode.
Yeah, dude, a Mike episode.
That'd be great. We gotta get Bobcat Goldthwait. We gotta see if there's any like Arizona celebrities. What if we got like DJ Spit on here? You know, just some guy who's like,
Let me show you my SoundCloud.
Yeah.
we just went and found that guy out on the street.
That's the name of the guy from Smiling
Yeah,
Friends.
he's like, get out of my head, man.
Yeah, I like that guy.
Yeah, that guy's quite funny.
That episode's funny because he goes and then he's there again. He's like
and
in
then
a suit.
he comes back a
in
couple more
skin
times.
suit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny. Yeah, we would get some any local AZ natives in the Goomba podcast comment section that would maybe want to come on for an episode.
Please.
Can you imagine bringing someone to this studio and being like, yeah, you ready, dude?
Sit down, and then it wraps up and like, get out.
Yeah.
Get out.
No, I just mean like coming in, you know, like, hey,
Right.
jump trip on the wire. And,
Yeah.
oh, there's a big gulp right next to you.
Well, it's like, what the fuck are they going to do? Go fucking sit on the subway instead and tell people about this is the greatest opportunity they will have ever had to be on the Goomba podcast, which gets regularly at least 5,000 listeners. At least 3 digits of listeners.
Yeah.
Per
At
episode.
least.
Yeah, there are dozens of people watching the Goomba podcast on a regular basis. And to those super fans, we just want to say, please stop. Or continue. Maybe you can let us just be lazy slobs who say nothing for an hour and we just make money off of that. That'd be cool.
That'd be cool if we did make money off of this.
It would be cool if we made money off of this.
You know, I checked the Spotify
Mm-hmm.
because I just turned on like monetization that just dropped or whatever,
Yeah.
and it has made $12.
Wow. I had to shut my eyes for a minute there as I
Maybe something's wrong.
imagine my future. Yeah, living off of $12 a month. That's
It made $12.
wow.
So I don't know if there's like something we could optimize that or.
Yeah, any SEO heads, hit us up. Nobody ever hits us up. The people who hit us up are like,
I found a racist meme I thought you might like.
Like
Yeah.
that's the only people who ever hit me up is like, yeah, it's like I get sent like George Floyd memes. Like that's the only people who want to hit me up. Nobody useful or worth speaking to or not worth dying is ever capable of communicating with me. So thank you, Goomba Podcast fans, for your memes.
I don't know what you'd expect
I don't know.
if they're sitting through this.
We're doing like calls to action, and they're like,
What's the most racist thing I can find on the internet?
"Show it to dinkbot, guys. I'm not racist. I don't want to see it. I
She's a
don't
pretty
wanna see
progressive
racist.
guy.
I'm you know, it is what it is. I am what I am, but I don't want to see racist memes. I'd rather you die if you try and send. There should be a little gun built into every keyboard,
Mm-hmm.
and it like a James Bond, like a 22, like basically a blow dart,
Mm-hmm.
just shoots right into your forehead if you try and send a racist meme to me. Me and Blaze discovered this prolific Twitter hate account last night, and he's running the gamut of like every Rust creator and every OnlyFans creator on Twitter. And
Wait, what's the name? I think I know this account.
It was like a Republican.
Yeah, like
woman.
GOP or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I know that account.
Blaze
That
was
account's
showing me
funny.
last night. It was insane.
I
This
see
guy
that
is
account
such
on
a hater.
everything, dude.
Yeah.
Just hating.
Crazy level hater.
He really hates Wally 1K, I think.
hates Wally. Hates Throat.
Really?
He's on Throat's ass all the time, talking about you're poor and fat. And
What's up with that guy?
I don't know, dude. That guy is an advanced hater. He'll find a picture of like, you know, just such a stacked woman, like, you know, just in perfect shape, and he's like, it looks stinky. It's like, come on, dude. No, it doesn't. Like, be real for a minute here.
It does not look stinky.
It looks so normal. This woman is in advanced fitness. She is in the best shape of anyone's life. It does not look stinky, guys. I don't know why he's like that. I really think there are some people who should kill themselves, who should unalive themselves.
What the fuck is
We're
that?
doing TikTok clips.
What is that?
What?
It's, dude, I have a bone to pick, and it's not just with the unalive. It's like
Yeah.
everything. It has some
and they
dumb.
put like the euro symbol. and
yeah,
an
what?
X.
But it's at times where they don't even need to do that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, oh my god, there's like,
Pisses me off.
there's other ones that are even more annoying.
Yeah, unalive, and then like self-harm instead of
R-word?
suicide. R-word.
Like he has an R-word allegation. Why? We're almost minimizing it.
R-word
Retard allegation? No, just say the word. That's not the allegation. They censor everything now, but
Yeah.
they're doing it to themselves. It's not. They're not being censored.
Yeah, that's
they're
the
like
problem with
they love doing it.
young people is like being woke is kind of awesome, but they're so bad at being woke. Like, it's kind of so easy to be woke and have fun with it, and just be like, make little fun little comments, but
Imagine explaining that like someone
Yeah.
got drugged and taken advantage of, and be like, "Oh, he got R-worded."
yeah, dude.
That, like, what am I explaining this to a baby? That just makes it sound not bad.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she got R-worded.
Yeah, that sounds
It
like a
needs
little
to have
game
the
you're
word.
playing.
It's,
Yeah,
it
no, it's
needs
like,
to have that
that's
word
a
to make it sound.
horrible crime. Yeah, we created like one of the worst sounding words to describe that crime.
Yeah, for good reason, because it's a
Yeah.
horrible crime.
And yeah, the youth, they're running buck wild on there, trying to come up with ways to never say anything that even sounds harmful.
I'm gonna unalive myself.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna unalive myself probably right after this is over this podcast. They might have a point. I do touch my feet a lot.
Yeah, what's with that?
But it's
dude?
not. It's just because like look where it is. It's like a little handle I
But
can
you're
fidget with.
no, you're treating it like a hand. Like you're trying to shake your toe, your foot.
Kind of.
Like
I kind of like interlace my.
Yeah,
finger.
you're trying to like get them in there.
I don't know. I'm a fidgeter.
He put on socks for this.
Because I didn't want to be playing with my dogs. Because I was like, do
But
I play with my dogs?
You are playing with
I realize it's not my feet. It's just there's an object here.
Right.
If I had like a joystick or something like that, I could just be like, I don't have anything to fidget with. I mean, I do have some sort of retard disorder. I'm some kind of fucking stupid. So I don't
touching?
know. I like to play with my feet, I guess.
I'm a foot touching
Yeah.
guy.
I need to fidget all the time. And that's just how it is, guys. Fuck you.
Boo.
I'm sick of you watching this podcast. Mike was over the other night. Drank what can only be described as a sip of this Mike's Hard Lemonade that we bought specifically for him
Yeah.
months ago. And yeah, just drank a sip of it and left it here. That little fucker.
Cranberry flavor Mike's Harder Lemonade. What is Mike's Harder Lemonade?
Oh shit, harder?
Is that like what's the percentage?
8?
Mm,
Yeah,
it
it's a
is
tall
like
boy?
slightly harder.
It's like, yeah,
Well, like the regular one's like 5, right?
right. So
I thought it would be like
Not
15.
that big of a
though.
difference,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
kind of marginal. I guess Bud Light Platinum's even less of a difference.
true. I don't fuck with Bud Light Platinum. Sometimes you go to the 7-Eleven, you can get those tall boys that are like 30% alcohol, like just crazy numbers. Me and my friends used to get Four Locos.
Yeah.
And see, I think they've had the caffeine out of the Four Locos for a while.
Yeah, they had to take it out.
But like we would still get them because it's like just this evil water that gets you fucked up so fast, and there's so much of it.
Yeah.
There's like a gallon of Four Loko in one of those cans.
It's essentially like, because they're what, like 15 to 20%? And
Yeah,
they're like,
high.
what, 24 ounces?
They're a lot, yeah.
So
they're bigger than a normal tall boy.
So they're equivalent to 6 to 8 beers and an energy drink
yeah,
in one drink.
that's
That's
an insane.
$3.
It's such an insane thing to sell. You can get at the same place you just like get gas,
Or maybe get a
little
a
treat.
Skittle.
Yeah,
A Skittle and then an 8-beer caffeine explosion for $3.
it's so awesome, dude. I wish that.
Yeah,
was
they had
more
to take the
common.
caffeine out. I don't know if there was like a lawsuit. Probably. But
Probably, almost definitely. It's like the equivalent of like when in like the 20s when a guy who just got his like paycheck got off the factory assembly line and just went and bought some like malt liquor.
Yeah.
Just went home and beat the shit out of his kids. That's what's going on with Four Loko today.
I've been getting these drinker TikToks come up a lot. There's like a couple different guys I follow now who do it. But specifically, there's this one guy who every day just posts videos of him making drinks in his car and drinking them. And they'll be like
place for it.
insane. Like he'll take like a 375 milliliter vodka and mix it with like chamoy or whatever, chug the whole thing on camera. Always in his car, and does it if not multiple times a day. He's drinking
Do you
like,
think he's like all right, gotta go to work now.
I don't know what
Side
the
hustle
situation
finished.
is, but the comments have turned from like, you know, kind of making fun of him to like real concern.
Yeah,
And
I
he
would imagine.
dials it back. He's like, "Fuck you guys."
Damn, he's pushing back on their concern.
Yeah, but it's crazy, dude. I mean, it's like, you know, Luke did that. No reaction.
Oh yeah.
It's
yeah.
like that if it was
With
alcohol.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
that's pretty awesome.
blue Four Loko Taki juice.
Putting it all on the line for the side hustle on TikTok.
I didn't think you'd make money off that.
Do you still not make money off TikTok? I thought you made money now.
Only if they're a minute or more.
Oh Jesus Christ!
And I don't think.
So
think
what?
he's-
Like that? The lady who made that like Eminem, they're trying to cancel Eminem rap. She's like rolling in it right now because her video was like. 90
if they're a
seconds.
minute long, you get like $1 per 1,000 views, or a little bit less, I think.
Okay, that's not bad.
Actually, maybe a lot less, because I can tell you firsthand. Because
I thought the point of TikTok was to have short videos.
that is the point, but they're not paying you for that.
What the fuck? What is
Okay.
wrong with them?
I have made. Get ready.
I'm ready.
Wait, no, that's for. Hold on.
He's running through stats, folks.
I
He's
have
running
made,
it up.
Did you know
Did you know?
I have made
$1 million.
$15 off of about 1 million views.
I can't do that math.
So that's
but
about
that
10
doesn't seem
cents
like
per
a lot.
1,000
Yeah.
views. Yeah.
There we go.
What is up?
Do you really think I have Parkinson's?
Yes, you have early onset Parkinson's, most definitely. I would bet money.
I don't have Parkinson's.
Okay, maybe you don't have Parkinson's. You have something that will likely lead to Parkinson's or a similar deteriorating neurological disorder.
Well, so what am I supposed to do?
I don't know. I don't have the answer. I'm just saying it's clear.
I think it's normal.
Even when you're trying, it's not that normal. It's still a little shaky.
I'm hungry.
You are the shakiest guy I've ever seen, including people with Parkinson's.
I'm not the shakiest guy. I'm hungry.
No, dude, like hold this. Nah, dude, you're putting on like fingertips,
Fingertips?
like this, like with your thumbs too. Like you're gonna apply some force to it. Dude, what is it? You're like, come on, man.
What?
No, because now it's normal. But dude, like sometimes you pick up a pencil and it's just.
I get hungry and sometimes I shake. I shake in high stress situations when I'm nervous. And I can't do anything about that, but you know, I'm not. It can't be that bad.
It's pretty bad sometimes. I don't know. Maybe you're just nervous, 'cause, like we pointed out. I don't know, but.
I don't know, man.
But
It's
yeah,
fine.
maybe you get that looked at.
I play video games fine. I only have like 12 pre-existing conditions, so I don't really know, like, you know.
Does Parkinson's also have like a brain effects other than that? Like, does that
Michael
also
J.
make you-
Fox seems pretty normal.
Hmm.
He's still funny, actually. He'll show up and stuff and actually deliver like a pretty funny performance. He was in Curb. He had like a couple episodes of Curb, I think, where he was really funny. So no, I don't think it fucks you up that bad because he's got it like I don't think he can walk. Maybe I don't remember. He's got it pretty bad.
Hmm.
So maybe I would just become like Michael J. Fox style. Just like they just kind of like wheel me around, but I'm
Except
like
not
still
funny.
sharp. Yeah, except I'm not as funny as Michael J. Fox. Sorry, everybody. I guess I'll just be a lump. Yeah, Michael J. Fox at least got Back to the Future in before he got super Parkinson's. I'm not even gonna get. I'm gonna get like the Twitch video. That's gonna be my Back to the Future.
The Twitch channel trailer.
Yeah.
Hey
So-
guys, not live right now. It's dinkbot.
But make sure you come on back next time to see what kind of stuff we've got in store for
You know
you.
what I love is the people who have a schedule.
Oh, dude.
Like Mondays and Fridays and Sundays, 2 p.m. to 9 p.m., but Fridays, 8 p.m. to 1 a.m. because my wife isn't home.
Dude, fuck. I don't understand scheduling. I don't understand streaming.
I don't either.
Who's it for? Who's streaming? Who's watching? It pisses me off when I think about it.
Well, it's also like not that many people watching.
Yeah.
Which
You're
is
streaming on Kick for like 34 viewers, thinking you're like Mr. fucking worldwide.
well, even back when it was like, okay, this is going well. Like, holy shit, 1,000. It's like, well, that's not even compared to like YouTube. That's not even that many people.
It's not that much.
But like the biggest guys have what, like 50,000, 100,000 maybe.
Yep. Kai Cenat.
You
Kai
know?
Cenat is like
I guess it's not for that many people.
running the internet with like statistics that would make you like maybe your eyebrow would raise a little bit. Like it's not. The
How does that
numbers
work?
can't be that crazy. I don't know.
I guess that's concurrent. I guess a lot of people are coming in and out, but then it's like, what's the point?
I don't know.
Gonna watch 10 minutes of a stream? 10 minutes?
I can't watch a 90-second clip of Kai Cenat, and I actually kind of like that guy.
Yeah.
It's just like streaming is so boring. I Show Speed, like I think I Show Speed is fucking funny. That's a funny kid.
Dude, I think that guy's funny too. I
I
know
can't-
like everybody
yeah.
hates him or something.
Well, you know, he's like
I mean-
toxic kid.
Yeah, but like, dude,
But-
he's kind of funny.
I think he's really
I
funny.
like back when he was doing the Talkin' Ben thing, dude. I
Yeah.
thought that was funny.
I think
He's arguing with it.
He's a pretty funny kid, man, but I can't watch it. I
I don't
haven't
even know
seen
where
the
he
clip.
streams.
I don't know. Presumably Twitch.
I just get a clip every so often when I'm shitting, and I'm like, that's funny.
Everyone who's not a fucking loser is streaming on Twitch. Everybody on Kick is like loser pilled.
I don't really know anyone who streams on Kick.
There you go.
Although I don't really know many people.
Nick Merckx.
Is that the guy with the PPP loan?
Yeah. He's also getting on there. He's beefing with the little trans Mr. Beast friend.
Oh.
He's beefing with him, and Mr. Beast is like, this is pathetic.
Yeah.
You're beefing with my pal.
That lady gets so much like heat, but I don't really get it.
I know. Well, it's literally just because, you know.
I guess because, you know, it's like part of the biggest channel, but it's like.
It's just homophobia, I guess you'd call it. I don't know. What is that? I don't know. Who cares?
It's just like Mr. Beast content is so like milquetoast. Like they're not really trying to like offend for the most. Like I just don't know how you can be like that mad about a Mr. Beast cohort.
Yeah,
That's like being mad at one of the Wiggles.
I don't know, man. I can't even get into the brain. I think there are people who should kill themselves. If you're mad at Mr. Beast's pal for becoming a lady, you gotta kill yourself. I mean, let's be real. You gotta unalive yourself. Because, like, what's going on there?
Who cares?
How are you living in such internal turmoil over something like that?
That has no effect. I mean, who cares?
How do you go on day to day and not wake up every morning with a gun in your mouth, like your body's trying to kill itself in your sleep?
I think you shouldn't be allowed to have like a Twitter or something unless you pass like a verification that you like pay your own rent at least and like can afford food. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think there should be some like litmus test for getting your opinion that you can at least
have to be chill.
You have to pass some basics of life.
To pass the vibe check. That's what sucks about like Twitter now is like old Twitter, sure, yeah. Maybe it was biased against right-wing people, but it's like it's literally because there's a vibe check you have to pass to stay on Twitter, and they failed it over and over and over. They keep failing the vibe check. And it's like that was a better website. Even if you're not a leftist, that was a better website because like everybody was passing the vibe check in order to stay alive on Twitter. Now you don't have to you have to fail the vibe check to get on Twitter now. You have to be like a former Bored Ape investor who's going on podcasts now talking about race science. Dude, like you can just post the hard R on Twitter now. It's crazy. See Andrew Tate posting the hard R like 3 times a week? That shit is bananas.
You can just do that now?
Yeah, you can just fail the
Then why are there
vibe
people
check.
tweeting unalive yourself?
I don't know.
If you can do that.
I don't know.
I don't like how smart Twitter's gotten.
Smart?
Not like the jargon is literally scares me away and makes me feel stupid whenever I see like the way people talk on Twitter.
There's nothing smart going on Twitter.
Well, their vernacular is like, or not even. It's not their vocab. It's like they like I saw one. Let me think of an example.
I'll go through the TL.
I saw one. This isn't even a great example, but it was like, what's like the cornerstone load-bearing Twitter post?
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck does that mean? What the fuck are you talking about?
Load-bearing Twitter post? I mean...
But like, I get it, but it's like, why are you framing it like that? That sounds like smart, but like, I don't really get what that means.
I just think words are fun to play with.
It's just some reaction to some meme. Weird horror movie versus exploitation film from abuser. Like, what does that mean? I don't know what that means.
That one is actually... I don't know what that means. I don't know any of those words.
Like, here, let me find one more, because I have a big...
You got a point on that one. That was nonsense.
It's like these fucking, like, smart people, and I'm not smart enough.
They're not smart. They're
but they're
teenagers.
like, I don't know what it means. I don't know what it means.
The oldest person on Twitter is, like, 35, lives in Brooklyn, and is the most annoying person you'll ever meet in your life. And that they're not smart.
Right.
They like to couch whatever stupid bullshit they have to say in a smart person's language. Kind of like me. You know?
I gotta find one more. Hold on.
Folks, I'm the opiate for the masses. Dinkbot. The opiate of the masses. I'm an animal magnetist.
3.2 million views, 63,000 likes. Conflict avoidant people terrify me. What the fuck are you talking about?
Conflict avoid.
Shut the fuck up.
Conflict avoidant people terrify me. That's the new Latina tweet.
Dude, really? Like, what?
You're running into Yeah, the Neo-Latina tweet.
There's nothing inherently wrong with pickleball. Seems fun, but the way its popularity is encroaching upon basketball spaces is kind of insidious. What the fuck does that mean? It's insidious.
It's insidious that it's
encroaching upon spaces.
Basketball spaces. Yeah.
Like no one talks like that.
Yeah.
And then I'm there like I'm trying to decode like, does that mean spaces like physically or like in the social media? Like what are you guys talking? And everyone in the comments like is already on the same page.
Right.
They're like, yeah, dude.
No, that. I actually hear you now. I think you're speaking facts right now about Twitter.
But it makes me feel stupid because I don't understand.
Because you really love Bored Ape.
Maybe that's what it makes. I feel like, man, I'm just really stupid because I don't even understand.
Yeah. I think it doesn't get worse than it does in like the Elon circle. Like they start talking shit where I have to look at the comment section for context to see how racist what they just said was.
You're right. Yeah, I mean it's in all facets, but it's like these like Brooklyn woke guys who like have like just a mustache and like their tag is like stink piss or something.
Sure.
They type like that the worst and
yeah, the perversion of the English language as a kind of tool for gatekeeping, right? You have to kind of understand the couching of language.
It feels like gatekeepy, but I'm not past the
You're not
gate
in the
yet.
game, and I just think like at this point, Twitter maybe not worth getting in the game with.
Oh, getting in the game, yeah, definitely not.
I mean, there hasn't been a good drilled tweet in a few years, and it's just bad out there, man.
I don't know why I'm still on here, but like I really need to drive this home with one more example.
Yeah, rule of threes.
Because
always want to slam a third. I bet I could find a real annoying one. But maybe I can't.
Dude, they're like not here when I need them.
See that one post that was like, it's like a meme, and it's like a coffee, and it's being poured into a cup, but the cup is overflowing onto the table.
Yeah.
And it says like, media/content, and then up here is the person holding the coffee is labeled makers, and then the coffee is labeled useless S $X for sex, useless sex scenes. They censored the word sex. And this is like one of the most liked images on Twitter.
Yeah.
In Twitter history. Like you remember when Chadwick Boseman died? His post got like 5.6 million likes. That useless sex scenes post probably pushing like 20 million likes. When you take all the variations that have been posted on Twitter. People are really not fucking with sex scenes anymore. In kind of an upsetting way. And hey man, if you're on the Twitter sphere, you're already like, dinkbot, this is old discourse. Nobody gives a fuck anymore. But like, it's still just kind of upsetting when I think about that image. Like, really? Makers are putting useless sex scenes into content and media? Let's call it a movie. What's going on here, man?
All right, I'm giving up.
What are the makers doing?
I'm just... Fuck, man.
I seem to have enjoyed several of the sex scenes I've seen in my life. Maybe it's not so chill when I'm sitting in the same room with my mom, but like...
Yeah, I think it's good to have them in there.
It's like...
They're always gratuitous, but why not?
They're kind of fun. I don't know, dude. Like, there's that one sex scene in that Korean movie, The Handmaiden, I think, where they're like... It's like these two ladies, and they're just eating each other's vaginas at the same time, doing a little 69 type deal. And it's like, damn. You can put that in movies? I always like a sex scene because I'm like, damn.
Right.
You can do that? So there's a bit of a perverse joy there for me, and I'm like...
83,000 likes. No, babe, that's my emotional support platonic friend that I'm a little attracted to. What the fuck does that mean? There's like 8 big words in that sentence.
You know what I think it is? I think women are really evolving the language in a way that's very unpleasant to look at on Twitter. I think a lot of very socially educated and beautiful young ladies are trying to evolve the language, and we're being left behind.
You think we're just not smart enough?
No, I think maybe we're old, and just not tapped into like what women are talking about.
Had a dream about oomph, but nothing sexual. We were waiting to be executed by lethal injection. What does that mean? Is it a person?
About oomph, bro.
I'm just mad. I don't know.
Yeah,
just
fuck,
so
turn that
angry
shit off.
Yeah, my bad.
It's
guys.
honestly
I'm
just
sorry.
so fucking
I
pathetic.
I feel belittled anytime I go on social media.
You know what? I don't. I feel empowered because every day I'm like, wow, at least I'm not this fucking loser. You know, I hop on there. There was this drama about these two, I don't know if they're streamers or what, but they're like these League of Legends kids. And they like broke up because the guy needed to play more League of Legends. And I was like, what a fucking loser. But I click on it and his tweet where he's like pushing back at the haters is like 400,000 likes. I'm like, really? We're not just making fun of this guy? Like,
is it that serious?
This guy broke up with his girlfriend to play more League of Legends. It's not serious at all. It's like, that's hilarious.
Right.
Like, that's patently funny on the face of it. And I'm looking through all this shit, and they're just like 14-year-olds who are playing League of Legends and Twitter like it's real life. They're on there talking about like, I have to fight for my honor. I'm like, damn, dude, I don't know if you do. Like, how are you?
I think
taking
people are
this
just
shit
too
this
serious now.
Yeah, I don't
there's
know.
never any like silly. Like I'll click the silliest tweet
Yeah.
ever, and then the reply, someone's mad, and
Yeah.
where's the whimsy?
There's no whimsy anymore. Everything is deadly fucking serious because everybody's life is on the fucking computer now. And listen, I'm a computer lifer, but like maybe it's because I have an antisocial personality, but my computer life is playing New Vegas.
Right, and having fun.
And having some fun with my friends, and it's not getting on there.
You know what? I think a lot of people have a computer life now, but don't have games.
Yeah, they're on the computer for life. Like that's where their life is.
There's no games.
Is
It's
computer.
like it's just like Spotify and Twitter.
Yeah. And mostly Twitter.
Because if you have games, why are you on Twitter?
I don't know. I don't understand people. I think COVID nuked us as a country.
Yeah.
I think we're fucking done, dude. You hear that? There was this Joe Biden interview he did with Time magazine. That was just so terrifying. Like, oh, this is the guy that we have to vote for.
What did he do?
He's just sitting in there because he has fucking dementia. I don't like Joe Biden, but I never did. But obviously, whatever. It's stupid. Who cares about politics? But this guy is just like gone, dude. He's sitting there. He threatens to fight the reporter at one point. Yeah,
is this recent?
This was a couple months ago, I think. The guy asked, like, so some people are concerned because you're getting older. Like, did you ever think that maybe you were going to be too old to run for re-election? He's like, I'm not so old. I'd like to take you on right now. I bet I could take you on. I know you ain't know nobody who could be better president right now than me. And it's like, I guess you're right, Joe Biden. I guess you're right. There's nobody else right now. I mean, honestly, who the fuck else are we supposed to vote for? We're supposed to vote for Pete Buttigieg, bro?
I just
imagine that little guy.
I think it should just be like a
like making Ben president.
You remember you ever play Kahoot in class?
Fuck yeah, I love Kahoot, dude.
I think maybe we just do like a Kahoot type of deal with like not the president, but just with like decisions.
Yeah. Okay.
And just like
it's like boom, beep, beep, boom.
Yeah. Like you got 20 seconds to answer.
Yeah.
Are we gonna pull out of the war or whatever? And
I think that might be better.
Maybe just that. That could probably be better.
Because at worst, it would accelerate us to the fastest possible American society collapse, and we would all just sort of die and live in the wilds from now on.
Or maybe we just have like an intelligence-based voting system. Like it's Kahoot, but like if you're like past a certain level, you get like 3 answers. Yeah,
it's like an Elden Ring. Like you have to pass a stat so you can cast like Taker's Flame or whatever. Yeah. You have to pass a stat.
I don't know, something. No, you just got to come up with something. Maybe an app. Maybe we should get an app.
Oh, what was that one game on the phone? HQ? Where you like answered, dude, this is crazy, dude. This is crazy. In like 2017, they had this phone app, and you did like trivia. It was like everybody in the world tuned in or whatever, and then you say yes or no, and it starts getting harder and harder, and it eventually eliminates everybody but like 20 people. It was HQ, and it was hosted by Scott Rogowski. I remember that motherfucker's name. And if you won money. If you were like in the last group and you got the correct question correct, Scott Rogowski would give you money, and I won like 5 times.
Damn.
I don't remember how much they gave me. I know it was pretty pitiful. One of them was like cents, but then one of them was like $15, which when you're 17 is not nothing.
Yeah.
They need to bring that shit back, but for
The president.
whether or not we continue genocide.
Yeah.
Yeah, like they could have done that for like Vietnam. Like, like what do you think? Like continue Vietnam? Yeah.
Red square for no.
Yeah. Yeah.
Blue triangle for yes.
Yeah, red square to push Tiananmen with tanks.
Purple trapezoid for I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question. That's a good answer. Everybody in America should be saying I don't know. We should just shut our eyes forever. I'm thinking of shutting my eyes to politics. I had a chat with Steve TV that was like...
Shout out to Steve TV.
Where he just kind of like informed me like that I'm thinking too much about politics. I was like, you're right, Steve. I don't even like them.
Yeah.
You know? But he brought it up. He thinks about politics more than I do. I think he might have been warning me like, don't continue down this path.
Yeah. He'll get into it.
He'll get into politics, man. That guy's got thoughts.
He'll whirlwind you. Like you don't even really know what's going on.
He had political thoughts I've never even heard of.
Yeah, he's not even
like them.
on a spectrum. I don't know.
He's literally not. Yeah, you cannot classify him.
He's like the Unabomber and Mike Pence combined.
Yeah. I don't know where the fuck some of those thoughts are coming from, but yeah, I should take his advice and just not give a fuck anymore.
I think we can all glean from that.
Just shut my eyes
Shout out to
forever.
Steve TV.
To the concept of politics. And keep running the Goomba podcast and just get stupider and stupider every episode. Just start talking about, I love orange.
I love blue.
Me eat orange.
Dude.
Me want orange.
Fuck. I was at a fucking brunch place, right?
No orange juice?
Well.
Because you love orange juice,
dude. You know I'm a big juice guy lately.
Juice head lately.
It's like, hey, do you guys have any like fresh juices? She's like, because like it's different.
Right.
She's like, well, we do have juice. And I was like, right, but is it like she's like, yeah.
Yeah, so it's like Minute Maid.
Yeah, and I was just like, dude, if you're a brunch place, you got to at least have orange juice. I don't mean to be a stickler, but it's like 2 different things. Minute Maid in actual like fresh orange juice.
Okay.
And if you don't believe me, I will prove it to you right now. And we'll go down to that store.
I'm not a big enough orange juice fan. What
okay,
about,
well,
like,
I want juice
Tropicana?
anyway. So no, they're all
in the morning before school. You get a glass Tropicana. That shit would really hit the spot.
No, wait, I'm not saying it doesn't hit the spot, but it is good versus amazing. I just think a brunch place. I mean, come on.
Sure. Yeah.
Whatever.
I don't know.
Come on, vouch for me, guys. It's not LA.
We live in we live in a worldwide homeless encampment. We live in the world's biggest homeless encampment.
Have you ran into the Screamer yet?
No, I have not met the Screamer.
Really?
Maybe I've seen him like one time last time I was here because he's been here for forever, right?
Yeah. It's getting hot, so usually he's out early.
Oh, okay.
Last time I saw him, he asked me for a quarter, and he had a gash on his head.
Wow.
And I was like, dude, I don't have a quarter. I don't even have cash on me. Anymore. I don't know what. Didn't scream, though. I think he might need a name change.
Maybe a quick wallop to the head will change his screaming demeanor.
Yeah.
Now that he's got a fresh head wound that will likely kill him if he does not seek medical
It wasn't
attention.
it was just it looked like a black eye in combination with it wasn't like openly bleeding, but it looked like he got into a screaming match, a scuffle.
That
I don't know.
Still be deadly.
Yeah, maybe. What am I gonna do?
What are we gonna do? What are we at with this podcast?
Can you see that red dot number? I don't know what the bars mean.
I see something that says 2,000.
Yeah, those are like on Garage. We record on GarageBand, by the way. It records those in like
beats?
bars.
Yeah. That's funny, dude.
Oh yeah. I got good news.
What?
We're past the hour mark,
oh
guys. Dude, is it
Lord.
bad that we've never made it past like an hour 5?
Naturally, yeah. No,
I think the conversations never naturally flowed.
I think maybe the Z-Chum one was like 2 hours.
Oh, I'm talking about in the new series. Back then, we used to do long ones.
I don't know, dude. I just don't have 2 hours worth of things to say. Maybe I do. Maybe you push it past the boundary and then you just keep going and whatever.
But maybe that's better to stay consistent. Because if we did a 3-hour, dude, there's no way I'm doing another one tomorrow.
I don't know how the fuck we have to record a roast video after this. I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna do that. I mean,
We could push it back.
I'm just gonna
We
be
can
like,
try. We'll see. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed the episode.
I love you.
Not really.
Hi.